long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, stood the kingdom Malice. Malice stood proud, towering over the inferior, and ruling the poor with an iron fist. The surrounding kingdoms lay wasted under oppression, whilst the kingdom Malice bathed in excessive avarice. Hope had been a foreign concept and liberation was unattainable, until one day a figure arrived in the kingdom Malice and saw the unbalance between the rich and the poor. Fueled by a sense of justice, the hero struck down Malice and sliced the whole kingdom in half with a single blow. Malice collapsed and the populace of the surrounding kingdoms began to rebel, leaving not a trace of the kingdom left. When it came to find their hero, he was nowhere to be seen. However, some accounts claimed they spotted a cloaked figure leaving the premise during the rebellion, one not bearing the mark of Malice. Before anyone could catch up, they had already completely vanished. To honor their enigmatic hero, they named it after a ferocious word that struck fear into the hearts of the masses. Bob. Well, there goes my total budget. 3 buttons. While we don't have much evidence to fully back the legitimacy of this tale, there are multiple accounts of this Bob existing, though very limited information can be found regarding any detail in great depth. Even gender remains unknown. The name Bob has not only been mentioned in this tale, however, many others may tell of a Bob of their own, just without calling it Bob, and probably a different name and replacement. Malice at this point had been completely wiped off the planet, and presumably none remain, which makes it a very difficult topic to research thus far. At this point I would end my research here, but no, I don't think the legacy of Bob is quite over yet. In fact, I think there is some sort of religious order trying to resurrect Bob and ensure his name is still relevant. Think about it. How many fictional characters have the name Bob? Why is Bob such a generic name? While this may be coincidence, I think this is an act of preservation, and that this is part of a much bigger scheme I'm not aware of. But that's a story for another day. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you again very soon.